Now, the final chase of Los Santos' history. We see These Nuts first and last time. We see These Nuts we originally wanted to go for Soulja Boy, but he was lagging. So now we have 5 in a cheetah with Pineapple PT and Reaper as well as everything, as Reaper tries to turn around and he impedes both other cops. Turns his Nassau now as we go into Dillamore. Going westbound now is 5 as Reaper knocks over Pineapple PT, and he'll be out of this chase. Here is Bega with the bullets. Keeping on going. Here as he goes to 5's right. Everything gets a lag pit on 5 and spins him out twice. As he gets out of the car and takes some shots at 5. Reaper there to try to follow up as we see a fag. PH Zamo is 450 ping, Borat ping, Cafe ping, as Reaper gets a huge lag pit on 5, and 5 will get arrested. That's the end of Los Santos. But look at this! 5 jacked Reaper's car somehow. Where was the AR War? 5 with the huge jack and takes the cheetah, but it's on fire as he tries to get out of the complex. But he does use Instafix. Bega came in and knocked the car over, but 5 somehow gets out of harm's way. Embarrassing moments for those cops, especially for Reaper, as 5 has his car. Reaper's on top of the everything's bullet. Bega jumps out and tries to jack the car, but only takes some shots as well as Reaper will do as well. As now it goes southbound. Odd sequence right there, as 5's chase could have ended right there and then. Just remember that for when we see the rest of this chase here. 5 gets out. He will fix the car as PH Zamo comes back around. He's getting in the way as Emma Noob comes up with a Beagle. Don't know what that's about. We see Javier Seth pass by as Pineapple PT's going after him. We go southbound as we'll shortly see Reaper and Bega come right back. Emma Noob knocks into the fence. And we'll see right now Bega and Reaper come in as Bega jumps out of the car, nearly blowing the gas tanks up. God. Keep on going out. Victorbitch LA is in this chase now as a warrant as Peach Zamo gets in the way. Bega jumps out of the car and he'll try to jack 5, but he'll get on top of his car instead. Peach Zamo getting well in the way of this chase as Bega takes some shots with his Tech 9s, but he gets knocked off the car. 5 does again get away from both of those cops as we keep on going westbound. Now he does have some separation as he gets out of the car, and he will fix it. 5 fixes the car as Emma Noob and Victorbitch come back up. Reaper is in the Primo, trying to get after, but he falls down the hill. Now the other chance is Bega, who gets out of Victorbitch, but he'll take shots at Victorbitch instead, as we'll go southbound towards the road that leads to Easter Bay Airport. Bega comes up, and he lag pits Victorbitch LA. Toots 2 comes in. Instafix by Bega. 5 comes in to take some shots as the Beagle drops down and hits Bega out of the car. 5 takes shots. Reaper tries to cover Bega. Emma Noob getting shot at by Bega. The Beagle's gonna blow up, and Samo, for absolutely no reason, runs Bega over with the line runner. And Reaper now is by himself, as now 5 has fallen off the ledge. And now Reaper's in a situation now. He's around 3 different warrants, but he is clearly prioritizing 5 here, as we are as well for this right night chase. Reaper will drop down the hill as 5 is stationary. We flip the Banshee. Pro flip right there. Victorbitch and Toots will follow as Reaper is right on the ass of 5 as we go southbound. Reaper 5 is swerving in the road on purpose here, as 5 will go to his left and go back right. Reaper goes right in front of him as he gets back on the road. Reaper gets back on his wheels. 5 now going northbound. Cheetah versus Cheetah right now. Reaper is not minding Viktorovich or Toots right now. He just wants to go after the Sam Dog 5 as Reaper gets 5 to turn around and do some damage to himself here. Now going southbound, Nas on for 5. Reaper to his right, cuts to his left. Reaper gets an enormous lag pit high in the air. What a lag pit by Reaper. He jumped out of his car mid-air while the car was flipped. He's very lucky that car stayed right side up, or got back right side up. But what a huge lag pit by Reaper, as now he's going after Viktorovich, but Reaper's car does flip as well as Viktorovich's, and Reaper will take some shots at Viktorovich in the Ranger, which will allow 5 to fix his car. He rams into Viktorovich and takes some more shots, but they roll into each other, and Viktorovich causes Reaper's car to go on fire to force the Instafix. Shots at each other by 5 and Reaper now. Reaper shooting Viktorovich again, as he can't decide which one to go after. 5 gets out and takes some shots at Reaper, as Reaper will fix his car. He'll shoot Viktorovich's Ranger, and it's going to be on fire. It's not on fire on our screen, but it is on fire, and it has blown up. But Reaper's not going to arrest Viktorovich. He knows he's not going to go anywhere, or so he thinks, as now Reaper takes some shots at 5, but Reaper lost the drive-by battle as Pineapple PT comes back in, but with a Trash Master. You notice that whenever there's a 1v1 situation, the second cop seems to come up whenever the first cop has lost the fight. Pineapple PT comes in now with a Trash Master, as 5 will fix his car. Reaper has now switched attention to Viktorovich again, as Pineapple PT like a big 5, a huge, nasty, dirty 5. You know what, Pineapple PT, your entire family is a bunch of cocksuckers. Flips our car, and Cash has been put into oblivion. 5 now being rammed by Pineapple PT, as now we see a car in the distance. It is Baker. Baker's back in the chase this time for the LSPD car. Jumps out of the car and takes some shots at 5, as we see Toots around as well. Yo Mama is in it now, as Baker takes some more shots at Viktorovich and Toots, as Viktorovich got on Toots' bike. And now we're switching our attention to Viktorovich and Toots, as Yo Mama is going after both of them. And now Yo Mama gets stunted, and now Big gets out of the car. He'll try to jack the bike. He does jack the bike, and Viktorovich gets arrested. Toots nowhere to go. Yo Mama doesn't get the arrest, and Bega gets both arrests on Viktorovich and Toots. But all of that again let 5 fix his car, and now he's on the highway, on the freeway. We get on top, as now Reaper will take some shots at 5. Bega comes up, jumps out, and he'll take some shots as well. And now we'll go deeper again into Flint Range. Bit later, 5 going back to the Flint County connector. We see Viktorovich here again, as Reaper comes up to the right and missed the lag pit. But Viktorovich now looks like he wants to get some revenge on Reaper, going for a lag pit. He missed both swerves in the Reaper. Pineapple is in with an LSPD car. We lag a little bit. 5 still in front of McAlpine as we go back towards Flint Range. McAlpine going down the hill. So will the other 2 cops. And Viktorovich. 5 cleanly blows up, or knocks into the fence, as Bega gets to the side of 5, but doesn't stunt him at all. Gets out, takes some shots, but 5 keeps on going. And 5 now looks like he's going to get out of Flint County for the first time in a long time. in this chase now back into mainland Los Santos. Reaper, McAlpine, and Vega. The cops on the chase as McAlpine with the fail to get in front of 5 here as we keep on going. Viktorovich, ironically, is the closest player as 5 crashes into the newsstand building as Reaper takes some shots at him, but Viktorovich there to obstruct. Reaper possibly does not have an insta-fix, so he has to be careful here now. Way later in this chase, we're in Las Venturas. 5 will fix his car as Reaper comes in, jumps out, but it's too late. 5 has already fixed the car. As now, Pete Zamo is back. Everything here back in an LSPD car again. Trying to find as we see Demon Hawk come in, but he fails whatever he was trying to do here. And now Zamo, much like Viktorovich was on Reaper, Zamo is trying to get in the way of Vega now. As now we go around the block, close to the Zoomer and ammunition here. Vega will get out of his car to take some shots, but I don't think he got out of the animation. Reaper back on it. There's always one cop by one cop by one cop. Reaper with his NOS on, trying to find himself in front of Viktorovich. Demon Hawk is back on, but he spins out. Now we go westbound on the Julius Thruway South. Reaper with his NOS on as well. It just turned off. 5 swerves. Reaper gets ahead, but 5 saw that coming, and 5 took a bad drive-by angle. Or, sorry, Reaper made a bad drive-by angle, and 5 does get ahead of all the cops. 5 keeps on going into Bone County, but no, he'll turn around as Viktorovich with a huge lag pit on Reaper, and Reaper doesn't want to take this snit anymore here as we go back eastbound on the Julius Thruway. Pete Zamo gets lag pitted off the bike, thank God, as 5 trying to ward off Reaper. Vega goes for a lag pit, but he hits Reaper into the fence instead. Demon Hawk comes up to take some shots at Viktorovich, but he gets knocked over by Viktorovich. Going southbound now, Emma Noob is a warrant, but Vega gets out of his car and plants himself on his feet perfectly. He'll take some shots, but he doesn't take any more. As we keep on going southbound, Demon Hawk close to 5 now, but he takes some shots at Viktorovich, and he gets lag pitted. But Reaper comes in a huge lag pit by Reaper on Viktorovich, sends his car on fire, but Reaper jumps out, and he blows most of his armor and health off. Viktorovich gets back on top of the freeway, but Demon Hawk gets the arrest. And each time here, 5 has been able to distract all these other cops by having them chase other warrants, but now there's Emma Noob on the freeway now, but 5 still being chased by Reaper as he goes to his right, but 5 will stop the lag pit attempt as he will turn around to get in his way a little bit. 5 takes some shots with the MP5. He'll get in front way too far. 5 going eastbound. Demon Hawk now comes up. 5 stops, and Reaper gets a huge lag pit as he spins like a top. 5 finally is done as Reaper gets the arrest as Zamo falls off his bike. 5 gives Los Santos its final chase, also the highest rated chase of the season, an A+. Los Santos players, don't let them tell you the city sucks, cause they put out today. That was the Los Santos Chase Showcase.